A very warm good morning to one and all present over here class. Welcome to the digital platform of APS. Now this is Pawan Kumar. Today I will discuss the concept related to limits and derivative and some formulas. So see, now class, suppose if n is any integer, if n is any integer, if n is any integer and small a is any non-zero real number and small a is any non-zero real number, real number, then prove that limit x tends to a, x to the power n minus a to the power n whole upon x minus a, that is equal to n times a to the power n minus 1. This is our proof. Now how I will prove it? See, by using long division method, what we can write this expression, since x to the power n minus a to the power n, x to the power n minus a to the power n is equal to suppose this is the polynomial and you are going to put its value x is equal to a, then you will get its result is 0, means x is equal to a is the zeros of polynomial. So x is equal to a is the zeros of polynomial, or we can write x to the power n minus a to the power n, or here we can write since x minus a is the zeros of polynomial. Which polynomial? X to the power n minus a to the power n. Now x to the power n minus a to the power n is divisible by x minus a. Divisible by x minus a. And what you will get the result? When you will divide by x minus a, so x to the power n minus a to the power n whole upon x minus a, its result will be x times, when you will divide, you will get x to the power n minus 1 plus a into x to the power n minus 2 plus a square into x to the power n minus 3. So up to it will go a to the power n minus 1 and this is the result. Now how we can solve it? Suppose you are going to put its value at the place of x, you are going to put a. So we are putting the values, means limit x tends to a, x to the power n minus a to the power n whole upon x minus a. So result is limit x tends to a, x to the power n minus 1 plus a time x to the power n minus 2 plus a square times x to the power n minus 3 plus a to the power n minus 1. Now suppose you are going to put its value. So what you will get the result? You will get limit x tends to a, x to the power n minus a to the power n whole upon x minus a is equal to, this result will be a to the power n minus 1. X value is tending to a, so a to the power n minus 1 plus a to the power n minus 1 plus a to the power n minus 1, because this is a square, so a square means n at the place of x, a x you will put a, so this result will be a to the power n minus 1. Similarly, n times a to the power n minus 1. Now its result we can put n times a to the power n minus 1. Now this is the formula, you know. Means limit x tends to a, x to the power n minus a to the power n whole upon x minus a is equal to n times a to the power n minus 1 hence proved. Now this is our result. Now come to the next proof. So next proof is and one formula related to binomial theory, which is most important, which will be very helpful to solve this. Binomial expansion of x plus a to the power n. Binomial expansion of x plus a or 1 plus x. Suppose 1 plus x. 1 plus x to the power n. So 1 plus x to the power n, what we can write? One plus x to the power n expansion we can write n c0 1 to the power 0 x to the power 0. This is n c1 1 to the power n minus 1 into x to the power 1. And now plus n c2 x to the power n minus 2, or we can write x to the power 1 to the power into a to the power, means x to the power 2. Now with plus sign, n cn 1 to the power 0 into x to the power n. This is the expansion. And now its result is, this whole result is 1 plus nx. This result is n c1 is n and x. So plus n minus 1 into x square upon factorial 2 plus n minus 1 n minus 2 whole upon factorial 3 times x cube. Now this is the sequence. You can see. And you know its formula is, already you know, n c1 means n c1 result is n, n c0 result is 1 and n cn result is 1. So this is the format. Now you can see. X plus y is equal to 35. Consider equation 1. And through this equation we can write y is equal to 35 minus x. Consider this is equation 1. We have considered equation 1. Now the product is x square into y to the power 5. Let P be the product such that P is equal to x square into y to the power 5. Now x square y to the power 5, consider equation 2. Now suppose value of y from equation 1 we are going to put in equation 2. This implies P will be equal to x square into 35 minus x, this is the value of y, and power 5. So this is P. Now we are talking about product is maximum, product is minimum. So in this question this product is maximum, so P is maximum in case question is talking about maxima and minima about P. So you have to differentiate. So dP by dx, that result will be d by dx of x square into 35 minus x power 5. Now it's a differentiation. Its a differentiation will be first function derivative of second function means 5 times 35 minus x power 4 into minus 1. First function derivative of second function, and plus second function means 35 minus x power 5 into its differentiation is 2x. Now see what will be the result. Result will be minus 5x square in bracket 35 minus x power 4 and plus sine 35 minus x power 5 into 2x. Now in this expression you will see 35 minus x power 4 is common. So 35 minus x power 4 is common. So what will we get the result? This is x also common. So x in bracket 35 minus x power 4. Now in bracket what will be the result? Here you will get minus 5x and this power 4 is outside the bracket. Now this result is x is outside the bracket, so 35 minus x power 1 into 2. Now this calculation will be x times 35 minus x power 4 into, this is minus 5x minus 2x minus 7x plus 70. So minus 7x plus 70. See. And when you will equate to 0, you can get its value. You can get its value, that is x is equal to 10 and x is equal to 35. X is equal to 10 and x is equal to 35. Here you can get x is equal to 0 also. So x is equal to 10 and x is equal to 35. So through this equation, when you will equate to 0, what you can get the value? You can get value of x. So see. For turning points or maxima or minimum points, you have to equating to 0. So when you will equate to 0, you will get, since dp by dx result is 0, so this implies x is equal to 0, x is equal to 0, this is 0, this is 35 and this is, when you will equate to 0, so you will get 10. So 10 and 35. So 0, 10 and 35. Function will be maximum or minimum. So again you will see, we are going to check maximum or minimum points. You have the point 0, 10 and 35. See, when x is equal to 0, then this whole part means dp by dx result will be positive or negative. See, whole result will be 0. When x is equal to 10, what you can say? X is equal to 10 or less than 10. This is the intervals on number line. Suppose this is 0, this is 10 and this is 35. So this is the region minus infinity to 0. This is 0 to 1, 0 to 10 and this is 10 to 35 and 35 to infinity. There are 4 regions. And through this reason you can find also increase or decrease in which intervals. You know, there are 4 intervals you can get, and in any interval or first interval, suppose the function is increasing, so in other intervals function will be decrease. Now you will see when x is less than 0, x is less than 0, so this will be positive and this will be also whole part is positive. Now what we can say? How we can find? Suppose we are going to check in this interval 0 to 10 means less than 10. So less than 10, what you will get the result? Less than 10, 0 to suppose 9. So we are going to suppose 9. So 9 7 is 63, this will be positive. And this will be also positive, this will be also positive. So 0 to 10 we can consider positive value. So all result you will see positive. But in a 10 to 35, suppose you are going to take 25. So 25 7 result will be 175, this is negative. And this is 25 result is positive, and this is also positive. So negative, positive, negative result is positive, negative. So negative means slope is decreasing, and here slope is increasing. So in case of 0 to 10 increasing and in case of 10 to 35 decreasing, so what we can say? We can say at x is equal to 10, from this interval or we can write in interval 0 to 10 dp by dx is greater than 0. Therefore increasing curve. Now 10 to 35 dp by dx, what you can say? This is negative. So decreasing curve. So what you can say? Increasing then decreasing, increasing then decreasing. Therefore function is maximum, we can say function is maximum when x is equal to 10. Function p attain the maximum value, maximum at x is equal to 10. Attain the maximum at x is equal to 10. So when you will put x is equal to 10, you can get its maximum value. When you will put x is equal to 10, you will get y is equal to 25 because their sum is 35. This implies that is y will be equal to 25 because their sum will be 35. So we have to find two positive numbers. Therefore 10 and 25 are two positive number. Such that their sum is 35 and product x square y to the power 5 is maximum. Now this is our question. Can see. Now I will come to the next question.